All going in, we back. Que lo que mi gente, what's good, what's good, what's good? Appreciate you guys joining back the Organic Fanatics. Thank you guys for your patience. It's been a little bit hectic here. We've been having some technical difficulties, but we're gonna work it out. You know we weren't gonna leave you guys hanging. You know what it is. You know how we do. Salute to you, Keith Watkins from the ATL, big old A. And I'm back at it with the hooligans. Back at it to do this thing that we do. Salute to you guys. Again, welcome back to Organics on a good Friday. Not only because it's just a good Friday for the game, but it's a good Friday for the Messiahs rising out there. So salute to you guys. Back at it again in the building. We got Machete in the building. Talk to him, sir.
Que lo que, mi gente de la 110, New York City, boys. Let's go. Let's talk some Knicks. Blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know he's hype. He's ready to chop it up, give his facts and stats and all of that. And then we got back at it behind the steering wheel, focus on the road. But we got the dude that's never told, never slow. The New York Knicks. Talk to him, sir. The new Knicks. Sorry, new Knicks.
Hey, one day, one day, one day, you know what I mean? One day, you know what I mean? Speaking into existence. Salute to the chat, salute to the TOF fan, que lo que de lo mío. What's poppin', new niggas, TOF fan worldwide. Salute to the chat, salute to my brother, salute to Mike the Specialist, Machete Miggs, big bro in the building, you know what I mean? Getting ready to do what we do when we does it, when we fuck around and find out on a Friday.
That's right. Y'all know what it is. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being patient with us as we get in our technicalities resolved with the technicalities. We should be having bigger and better things coming in the future, but for now, we ride with what we got. We appreciate you guys just joining us on your ride at 5, heading home while you driving. Make sure you focus on the road like the new Knicks is doing. He ain't looking at the camera. He's just making sure he got his voice ready to say whatever he got to say. I want you guys to be safe out there. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your good Friday. This is what we're doing. And then we talking about the Knicks, baby. Back at it again. It's a crazy week. And what a beautiful game. We're going to recap some of the last game and the last game we had against the Toronto Raptors. We had the Toronto, which they had everybody out. Everybody was out, but which we could touch all of that. But we had the most important thing of that Toronto Raptors game is that we had Mitchell Blockinson in the game. Welcome back, Mitch.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah. What was some of your feelings on that, Machete, when you saw
Dude, I got so emotional. I was so happy. I was recording the whole thing while the game was happening, bro. Every moment. You know, welcome back. He did good. He had some moves. That dude is ready, man. He's serious. He had a serious look on his face. Y'all, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you.
Is there new Knicks? What was some of your thoughts when you saw Mitchell Robinson? Were you excited? Was it a shock to you that he was coming out on this game to play? I don't know. He's driving, so he may not be able to take it. Go ahead. You're on mute.
I mean, if you've seen his demeanor, you know what I mean, a few weeks ago, he looked like he was ready and hungry for some hoops. You know what I mean? And when you saw Hartenstein team tag him in, you know what I mean? Hit him with that tap and tagged his man in, you know what I mean? And Hartenstein's been doing a hell of a job for holding it down for Mitch, but yeah, the blockness monster is back, baby, and he looks hungry.
Yes, sir. He looked focused. He looked ready. He only had 12 minutes and 20 seconds played in the game, but even with that, he went back to what he normally does: 100 from the field goal. He went 3 for 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. But he did his thing. He had 3 total rebounds, 2 defensive. Even had a couple of. Let me make sure I got that right. He had 2 blocks in 12 minutes. He had 2 blocks, 8 points. Mitchell Robinson was definitely missed. He's back in action. The team is happy to have him. Great win, which was a crazy win. Yes, Toronto missed everybody. That was our highest scoring total. I want to say since 1970, I think it was, even before
No,
that.
1980s.
1980s, 145 to 101. That was, again, what were your thoughts? Us scoring 45 points with salute to who you got in your background. Who do you got in your background there, Machete? Deuce.
Four right
Big
there.
Deuce.
Plus
Deuce
40. Plus 40.
McBride.
44 differential since 1980.
Deuce McBride. I got a link. I got the little joint hanging here. Buddy had 9 3 points, 29 points, ties his career high, almost breaks the record that DiVincenzo just broke 2 days before. I don't know. Deuce is coming for his throat. I don't know. Great game by Deuce McBride. What are
Yep.
you seeing in
Yep.
Deuce McBride, Machete? Something different. Are you seeing him? What is this 29-point Deuce McBride you're
He's
seeing?
getting his minutes, bro. He's getting his minutes. He went from 8 minutes to 48 minutes. And he's showing what he can do, what he can always do. It's just a matter of yo, he it's like they were saying, yo, he played football. I don't know what position he played in college. He was a football player.
QB.
But he's a little tank out there. He's a mini tank out there. And when you have football players playing basketball, those basketball players, as tall as they are lightweight. It's different for us football players. We're hard. We're tough. That guy's tough, dude. This is what he is, man. I feel bad for the guy who got injured with a hip contusion. I hope he's okay. It was very painful to watch the way he was screaming. Even Deuce got the chills. But, sometimes it's just, it's like, it ain't like he hacked him or anything like that. He just went for the ball. But, that's just how tough he is. That kid, but he's a shooter. He's a shooter in a point guard's body. And he's just like he's just phenomenal, that kid. He's phenomenal. He's just getting warmed up. He's just getting warmed up.
And
Our team.
go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead. Tell me what you're gonna say.
No, I'm not. Go ahead.
A new Knicks or even Machete, did you guys expect this 29-point outburst? Did you expect the offense to be this polished, this quick for Deuce?
Well, let me give my input on Deuce. I think Deuce has definitely been coming along, but I wanna definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna give all the credit to JB, but Jalen Brunson has a certain effect on players where they see his size, his confidence, and his skill set, and see how he executes. And I mean, it's just definitely an effect. Ever since I've seen Deuce definitely pick up his game. With Jay alongside JB. And you see evidence, and I saw a little clip of Edwards. Yeah, doing JB moves. So yeah, it is definitely, his confidence is definitely growing, and he's definitely executing. He's a monster on the threes. Wait. What was the? I think he hit the 50, 40, 90.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
50, 40, 90. So, with those numbers, those are astronomical numbers. And like you said, he almost took out Dante's 11 3-pointers the other day. And Dante's been in the league for how long? And you see Deuce's. He's elevating quick. And I did hear a lot of people saying, like, we're in need and in search for a guy, but I think all along, like Lawrence Tier said, I think the person that we've been looking for is here in our face.
He's been in the fold.
Right under our noses.
He's been
right under our noses.
Mm-hmm. And I think, what do you guys think? Do you think this is what we were anticipating basically for Grimes? I think this is how Deuce is producing, is what we were probably anticipating for Grimes to do. What do you guys thoughts on that?
I feel, look, man, once again, you got to give it up to the coaching staff. They have eyes and see things that we can't see. And you really got to give it up to Thibs and his coaching staff. And they see players who fit and players who don't fit. And they saw Obi was in a fit. They saw Cam Reddish was in a fit, and they saw Grimes was in a fit. And it's sad. Um, it's sad to see some of them go, but man, the positives from it, you got to give it up to the coaching staff. You can't ever doubt Phibbs and his moves. They got rid of guys. Okay, right now we got Bogey and we got Burks. You know, I mean, going forward, these guys are still, I think, getting a little acclimated to getting the time in, the vets that we need. But you got your positives and your minuses. But you see that these guys, you got to give it up to the coaching staff. They got rid of Grimes and they kept Deuce, and look at what's happening. This kid is balling out right now. What's Grimes doing? I believe he's injured once again. Once again in Detroit, I don't see him making any kind of noise at all. But Deuce is making M80 cherry bomb noises out. Yo, it's like you really got to give it up to the coaching staff. For real, for real. It's like, I don't even know how else to explain it, bro. Like, they got a real good eye for talent. They knew all along that Deuce could do what Grimes can. I don't care what people say. Oh, Grimes, you got to give it to him. Grimes is a good player. But Deuce is a great player.
The difference between Deuce and Grimes, I mean,
The TikTok videos.
it's definitely a major difference. I mean, Deuce wasn't a dog like that. He wasn't really a dog, I don't know what do you call it? Maybe he was a poodle, but like an aggressive pit bull or like a Rottweiler or a Dobo. Yeah, I mean he wasn't like a real dog. He was like a poodle. Yeah, I mean somewhere in there, Frenchie. He's like one of them soft indoor dogs. Yeah, I mean.
So you
He's like one of the teacup Yorkie. He's like a teacup Yorkie. That's what he is.
No,
he's like a little. You know what I mean? He's cute for TikTok. Yeah.
Damn, that's a savage take. A Yorkie, a teacup. God.
A teacup Yorkie. I mean, maybe he's a teacup Yorkie on roids because he did play some good defense, but that offense is too sweet, bro. His mentality is too sweet. He's a subtle player. That's what he is. He's a subtle player. It's just like right there.
But it's not just that, it's just that, he got the starting position over Deuce. Deuce, I believe, was there a little bit longer than Grimes. Got the starting position, but when DiVincenzo came in, he just wasn't able to adapt, or he didn't want to adapt.
Okay, but that's where the teacup Yorkie comes in.
This is what I'm saying. But then Deuce, who's been in the G League, in playing with us, then back to the G League, and then playing with us, and then back to the G League,
and then not saying shit and standing up like a man, doing what he had to do, not complaining.
Just doing what he had to do and putting the work in. You can see the kid puts the work in, man. He really does, man. And he's a phenomenal shooter. I don't think Deuce. Hell no. Grimes never hit as many threes as Deuce has.
Deuce hit 9 in the last game.
Yeah.
Now let's get
9 in the last game. The six before that, 5 before that. This kid's ridiculously off the charts, man.
So
and he's not even the tallest. He's not even one of the tallest guys on the team.
That's facts. So, and I think Deuce, we loved his ceiling, but the adjustment from the front office, as you were saying, Machete and Thibodeau, is we're in a win now situation. So the time was, if you're not ready now, we ain't got time to wait for you to develop. You have to be ready now. Whoever's ready now, we're rolling with. Whoever's not, we love you, but deuces. And that's basically what happened. And then we
Like that.
chucked up the deuces, and then the deuce card came through. Which is gonna be scary. So you got Deuce coming off the bench. You're gonna have Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. You're gonna have Precious Achua coming off the bench. Is that not a scary defensive team for the?
Sure is.
What are your thoughts on how Precious played against Toronto too? Precious played a hell of a game. Precious had 19 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks. I mean, he was 8 for 13 from the field. He was on fire, and he was 3 for 3 from his free throws.
It's
Obviously, it was his
ridiculous.
home team against Toronto. That was his comeback game. He took full advantage of that game. What do you think the development of Precious Achua and his impact on us even moving forward?
Oh man, it's gonna be so positive, man. I mean, another one, a New Yorker from Harlem. You know, he's gonna be phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
Just give him a little bit of time.
yeah.
He's like a silent killer. He's just you always see him stoic. He's we thought that Jericho Sims, dude, and that's another one right there. But we'll talk about him in a minute. But you thought that Jericho Sims was serious and quiet? Yo, I haven't seen Ochua smile. He's just always in the camera, like quiet, tranquilo. You know, that's what they say, man. Killers move in silence.
Hey,
You
I'm
know,
liking Precious. I'm liking the movements made. I think that combination is gonna be crazy. The fact that you have Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achua, and Deuce, there is no bench in the
and
league,
Jericho.
and Jericho on top of it. There is no bench in the league that's gonna be able to mess with us. On top of that, with the starters, man, it's gonna be hard to deal with the New York Knickerbockers. We're not saying that because we're Knick fans, but yo, you gotta respect what is real. Yo, Mitchell played in 2 games. You seen the swat that he did, that he just stopped it? Nah, I'm gonna take that from here. That was a heck of a game altogether. Salute to AP in the chat. We appreciate you guys. Salute Michael Drake, Keith Watkins. Salute Clarence in the building. Appreciate you guys as always.
Yes.
Saying Knicks Pacers first round. I don't know. We still good to go. Michael Drake acknowledged where we're at right now. We're in the 3rd seed, which is crazy. With a fully injured, riddled team, we are in 3rd place. How crazy is that to even fathom today? New Knicks, what are your thoughts on us taking the 3rd place? And I know you were big. You were saying we're going to be number 1. We're going undefeated. New Knicks, what are your thoughts on 3rd place Knicks? You're on mute. You're on mute.
I mean, I'm always exaggerated in my predictions. Yeah, I mean, they call me the big exaggerator. So yeah, I mean, I knew we would be in this position. It doesn't shock me. It comes to that saying like, oh, nobody knew what Jalen Brunson was gonna be before he got to the Knicks. Like I already
We knew that.
foreseen all of that.
We
Yeah, I
knew.
mean, I knew what Jason Brunson was gonna be, and I knew that we were gonna be in the 3rd place. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, yeah, I was calling for number 2, but I'll take 3.
Yeah, but it's still early. It's Listen. We got 10 games left. It's still an
Yeah,
option. Listen,
I
but
got I
right, we were 1.5 games behind. If we win tonight and the Bucks lose, we got 2nd place. So salute to you, Michael Drake. You're right. We're a game and a half from 2nd place. Still missing Julius Randle. Still missing OG Ananobi. Which just getting back Mitchell Robinson.
I mean, we played half the season without 3 of our main guys. So I mean, what else can you say? And we still held ground. We still came in 4th. Sorry, 3rd place. Yeah, I mean, with Mitch just coming in. I mean, the our our bench unit is showing so much skill, talent, and buying into the system that Tibbs has put in place for us. That I mean, we're looking like a well-oiled machine, still missing 2 pistons. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how a car runs on 2 missing pistons, but we running it.
Not that great.
It takes me. Listen, it takes me to that one meme I seen a few years ago where There was an army guy that was told, "Hey, um, it was a religious army guy. They said, "Hey, why don't you try to turn that Jeep on? I mean, or hey, move that Jeep from here to there." The guy jumps in the Jeep, boom, turns it on and moves it, and everybody's crying. And he's like, "What's going on?" The Jeep has no engine. Basically, tips. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is the beginning of the end for the NBA. Not for us, for the NBA. This is where it's getting scary. We got 10 games left. We got the Spurs tonight, which is a huge game. So we get to see Mitchell Robinson, game two. Now we know Mitchell Robinson gets up balls. He gets up for games against his competitors, where it's someone that's either uh, his rival. So you got Wembanyama, who's basically essentially a generational type talent. I think Mitchell Robinson gets up for these games, that he gets ready for these games. So, and last time we played Mitchell Robinson against Wembanyama, Wembanyama was 0-6 when he played against Mitchell Robinson and on those matchups. So I think Mitchell has a great impact against Wembanyama. It's going to be a great game to watch tonight. Fantastic game for us to match up. I think Deuce is going to be very effective tonight again. Their main player is going to be out tonight. Look at their player. But overall, in the Toronto game was phenomenal. We played great. Deuce is in a rhythm. So Deuce is going to have, I think, another big game tonight. There's no one else that's really going to affect them in today's game. So Deuce against, let me see who their starting lineup is. Or Machete, if you want to go to that, I know you got the stats. So you
Yeah, I'm
can
looking at it right now. Give me a second.
take your
Okay,
time.
so
We got take read your stats. So you got Mitchell Robinson against Wembanyama. I've been looking for that. I wanted that. If you saw our last podcast, we've been talking about it. When would these players come back? And I'm gonna give a shout out salute to AP while you're looking that up, Machete. I'm gonna answer AP's question. Salute first time in the actually second time. He's been here before. We appreciate you. Uh, AP asked a question. He says, "Do you think that OG missing games or the elbow injury? Do you guys think that affects his contract? Do you think it affects his contract in any way?" And my brother fell off, so I'm going to invite him. So Machete, do you think that affects him in any way for his contract? So being the fact
say
that he had,
again, affects whose contract?
so do you think OG's missing games, the fact that he had an injury, do you think any of that affects how we negotiate with him for a contract at the end of the season?
I think it does. I mean, we haven't really seen a full OG. He's been injured. We don't know if this injury could affect his future going forward. So yeah, I think it's gonna affect it a little bit. We gotta see more time. We gotta see him play. He's only played like what, maybe 4 or 5 games with us since we've gotten him in January. That's not a whole lot. I mean, yeah, he's injured. Hopefully he'll come back. Hopefully what we're doing, the smart thing is to save him, for the playoffs. We wanna look, man, I think that Thibs wants to win. You know, I think that they may be healthy and ready to go, but we're not. We're gonna play it smart. We're gonna the playoffs. You got to win 4 out of 7, and if we want to go and win the first and second round and go into the Eastern Conference, those are gonna be some tough 21 games. At least. So we have to have our guys 100%. So it may be that they're sitting them out just to save them. That's my speculation. I believe you said that. I don't
Yeah,
think that they're as injured as they may portray. But we don't. It's like Ross says. We keep things close to the chest. We don't talk about things. We don't be. And the smart move would be to let other teams speculate. And not to think that, oh, prepare. They can't prepare if they don't know what's coming. And the best thing to be would be to save Randall and save OG. It could be that. Now, if they do perform in the playoffs, yeah, then I think this contract would be good. But if we don't see him, that's a whole different story. I think we still got a good lineup. I think what we're developing is a deeper bench. So then when our starters are two main starters, because OG and Randall are our main starters, including JB and DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. But it would be smart to hold them off to the last minute, perhaps get them some games in, and we'll see going forward. But right now, the way it's looking, if he's still injured and that's a true story, then yeah, I think it'll affect his contract.
I'm gonna go on the up. Well, let me ask new Knicks on that. New Knicks, you just
Sorry, I missed out.
You're good. So I'm asking you the question anyway. So AP, salute to AP, salute to Just Knicks in the building. Appreciate you joining.
Salute, full brim, full brim.
AP just came in again. So AP asked a question. AP asked, do you think OG missing games or him not being available, will that impact his contract moving forward for this summer?
No, because by the time his contract is in, he should be at 100%. So let's do some calculations. By the time his contract is up, is his elbow still going to be injured? OG is a very important piece. Like our brother Raw Hebrew says, on you know what I mean. He is the head of the snake when it comes to the defense. Yeah, I mean, and we were, I think we were 19-2, or I forgot what the numbers were, but you know, with Ananobi on the roster. Yeah, I mean, playing the games. I think we were somewhere in 19-2. I forgot the exact numbers, but we're doing a lot more winning than losing with him. So OG is still gonna be that dude. Yeah, I mean, it's a minor injury. It's not like, you know, his arm's decapitated or anything. You know, he just got an elbow injury, and he'll recuperate and recover by then, and he'll be a valuable piece for our future. He definitely is. I mean, it's almost the same turnaround that we saw when we first signed Josh Hart. I mean, we went on a run, on a crazy run. It was unstoppable. It was infectious. Uh, he wanted to eat babies. Pause. Yeah, I mean, he was on his Tyson shit. Yeah, I mean, he didn't care who he was facing. He's going up, and he's definitely. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely that man.
Hey, salute to the new members that just joined in the Paris Duggar. Salute to you, White Falcon. Salute to you, 44. Appreciate you guys. Um, uh,
Salute Paris Duggar. He's a definitely well-known name across the podcast. Yeah, I mean, welcome to the TOF.
appreciate you guys. We appreciate all your feedback. If you put us in on the chat, we're definitely gonna address it. It might extend the video, but hey, it's about you guys. The video's for you guys and our team, so we love it. We appreciate you guys. Some new people. I don't got the brim, but Phil, hey, new Nick, hit him with the new full brim salute. Yeah.
Full brim salute. Full brim salute.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
your hat, dogs.
I see how they do it.
uh,
Yeah, look at that. I like that. Yeah.
shit.
Black and
Let me see
orange.
y'all. I see you. I see.
Yeah, I see you, Papo.
Hey, my opinion on that, AP, I think it doesn't affect OG. First of all, we've seen his numbers when he was effective with the Knicks. We went 18-2. So numbers don't lie with him on the court. His effectiveness and how he impacts the team is is already set. It's already cemented as far as how he helps the team. Yes, it's we would love to have him longer that he's on there, but the fact that he's injured and recovering, I don't think it impacts as much. Also, his son, I mean, his agent is Leon Rose's son. We can't, I mean, it's already, they already got basically a verbal contract already extended to him. Before that trade even happened, they already came up with a number. This is my opinion now. This isn't anything that I've heard, but I'm pretty sure they already had a number they were comfortable with, threw it out there for Buddy, and whatever it is, he's going to get that bag anyway. I don't think it's going to be a tremendous bag. I think it does help us with a respectable contract, which if you look at everything Leon Rose, Gerson Rosas, all our front office have done. Every contract we have down has been great for the player and great for the team. It hasn't been anything outlandish, over exaggerated contract. I think it's going to be a respectable number, 160, maybe 120, 125, 150. I don't know, somewhere around there. I don't think it's going to be crazy where it's going to sink us, but I think it will have some impact that he hasn't been available, but they already have a number of what they're going to give him. His impact to the New York Knicks, you can't understate everything. Even when he came back off the surgery, we went what 4-0, 5-0.
Listen, let me tell you something. You know what I feel? I feel the Knicks are gonna make a big move. A big move. A big move. we're hearing stuff that the Clippers don't want to give
Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that?
a big move. We're gonna make a big move. A big move.
In the
We don't
summer.
know. The Clippers aren't giving. They're
Go
not
ahead.
giving my boy over there. What's his name? I
Uh,
forget his name right now. It don't come to mind. You know who I'm talking about.
talking
You know
about
what I mean?
Paul George. Paul George.
Paul George. They're not giving him what he wants.
Bro, so my Mike, cold
That,
take. Cold
Get
take.
cold
We're
tape.
not bringing an old ass Paul George and bringing him to my squad.
I'm
Leave
not.
all
I'm
these.
not. I'm not making any predictions.
Okay, but Mike, we're talking about used laundry from the Goodwill, my nigga. We are not doing that. We're not going to the Goodwill shopping,
All
my
right, let me
guy.
shut up.
Yeah, we're going to Amiri. We're going to fucking Prada and Fendi, my nigga. We're not going to Goodwill shopping, my nigga. We're not doing that.
oh my God. Yo,
This is New York, my nigga.
that came from left field, but I mean,
We're
in
gonna make a big move. It's gonna be a big move.
that was random, but I mean, go for it at this point.
Hey, no, no,
Even
no, no.
even
Hey,
if they're wishy-washy, I still will
I see
go
what he's
after
doing.
him and
I see
Mitch
he doing
and the
that
Spider.
reverse. I
No,
see he.
I go after the both of them together, all together, dogs.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Kawhi and Paul George, or
Not no quiet.
Mitchell,
The Spider and Paul George.
bro. Can we just finish?
Oh my God. Who could Paul, bro? Paul George can't even go 1-on-1 against Hart.
Bro? What
Is he coming third string? Is he coming off the bench third string? Is he gonna be there with Bodega waving towels? I don't know. Fuck out of here.
I don't know
Weird.
what Machete's on that one. That one came from left field. That came like a mugger in New York City
Yeah.
with jogger.
Listen, I'm about to roll up because he's starting to stress me out.
So, that one was left field. All right, I see what you're saying, but can we wait till we get to the off season to talk about that? But all right, you gave your point there. Let's stick
I
to
gave it a try.
what?
Never mind. Go ahead. Go. Continue on. Carry on. Carry on.
We trying to talk about our players we got now. So we got Deuce balling, we got Mitchell balling. Do you guys, before we even get to the Spurs tonight's game, when do you think we see Randall? Do you think we see him before that OKC game? Or you guys? I know we spoke about it before. I spoke about it with two shots, Machete and KNicks. Are you guys concerned with Randall not showing up lately? Are you okay with it, or would you rather have him in rhythm?
Hey,
You think
listen, I rather have Randall in at the second game of the playoffs. We're doing so well. Yeah, I mean that I wouldn't even worry about the first round. I mean, I would leave OG and Randall out. Just let them recuperate as much as they need to. I mean, Precious is doing a hell of a job. Hartenstein is doing a hell of a job. We got Mitch back. How the fuck?
okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If my decision, leave them all out to game two of the playoffs. I
I
mean,
just
second
said
game
that.
of the
I just
playoffs.
said that. We.
Second round.
Listen, Pat.
You
Hey,
said you said to leave them up to the second
You know,
round.
you got a good point right there. If we can make it past the first round, if it depending who we get, if we can make it past the first round, which I do think that we will, then bring him in around the second round. Because then it would be and then
There,
he would carry us on
too
forward.
much.
So that would be a good idea.
okay. And to your answer, Machete, that you said, let me see who was it. Let me get the person right here. Nobody wanted old players, basically. Let me see. I think it was AP wanted Donovan Mitchell. White Falcons saying LeBron. I'm not even going. Listen, you derailed.
Hey, who said that? Who said the L word?
Oh my God, White Falcon.
White Falcon. Saying the L word is like saying grape. We don't. Yeah, I mean we. It's almost saying. It's almost like mentioning COVID.
Yeah, so I listen. I don't know where that's. Hey, salute to Johnny Harris in in the chat. So and they going at it in the chat. So I
Oh
think
boy.
for Randall, I would like for him to get reps, but they are saying that he's been practicing. You can see him getting shots up. He's getting his cardio up. As long as he's doing his practice and the shots, I'm not concerned. I'm okay with him. As the new Nick said, coming in, we can't see, but I know what you got in that jar there. YouTube's blocking it. That's what's happening. YouTube is blocking that, sir. That's demonetization.
ASAP.
We ain't getting paid for nothing. Hey, donate some coffee. Oh my god, yeah, you bugging. Hey, tonight's game. What are your guys' thoughts on tonight's game? I'm not sure if we got Wembanyama versus Mitch. Do you think Mitch locks him down? Do you
Oh,
think?
dude, that's exactly why they brought Mitch back a game early. You know, to get a little bit of a
Warmed
warm
up.
up at least to see him because we're gonna need him, man. Because Wimby could go off, but I mean the rest of the squad ain't all that. But I'm trying to roll up the. I'm trying to get the box score over here. Preview, okay. So
Right.
we got, Wimbayama, of course. We got And by the way, so then the last 5 games we've probably almost swept this team. They've well, not actually they did beat us um December 29th, 122 to 115. That was back in shit, that was a while ago. And we're talking about some old schools. No,
What?
I'm going back.
2012.
Yeah, that's 2022. I'm sorry. Nah, I mean November 8th we beat them 126 to 105. And January, wait a minute, hang on a second. What the fuck is
Why
this
you,
time?
why are
No,
you
it seems
talking?
going back. I'm looking at NBA TV.
And
We
why
beat them
are you
in
talking?
January 4th, 117 or 114. That's what I got right now. Um, carry on, carry on.
Why brought
Yeah.
you were
I'm
saying
trying to read the injury report on us.
Mitch? It's not that we're relying on Mitch. You want to get Mitch in rhythm. You want to get Randall in rhythm and OG in rhythm. We're not relying on them to play 40 minutes right now. We're not last year's team. Last year's team, it's a whole new ball game. We got different players that can contribute. That's what we were talking about. This team this year was to evaluate players. Hopefully, these players take a next step. RJ didn't take a next step. That's why he got traded. Unfortunately, salute to RJ. We appreciate him. He didn't take a fast enough leap where he could fit with the team. IQ definitely took the leap, but you had to package both of them to get a big return, which we got for OG, who is a win now player, i.e., that's why he fits on our team. Deuce has been showing who he is for quite some time, not only in the G League, he showed it in practice. Tibbs has said it, he's repeated it. He's played with multiple positions, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Every time Deuce hits the floor, he's impact. So he's a positive playing player now. So he's gonna.
Uh, Listen, guys. Can you hear me? Okay. Listen. When you get the bag, right? When you get the bag is definitely filled with good money. Good money means that you're not a day late and a dollar short. Those players are exited off the team. We can't have players that are a day late and a dollar short with their skills, their effort, and their energy when we got JB, the butterfly effect, man. I mean, we're not wasting time here. Yes, the time, I mean, a lot of people are saying like that the time sped up since JB got here. No, it's lined up with how we've been growing. Yeah, I mean, I think we're right on time, right on the money, and majority of things is, you know, you got to strike while the iron is hot. The iron is super hot on our side, and we striking at every game. You know what I mean? So like everybody has to know this it has to be the year. I mean, everybody's falling down. Milwaukee's doing bad. Philly's, out of pocket. Like everything is just being formulated for this year to be our year, and we got to take it by the horns. When bullies ball, we grab the horn and you know what I mean? We ride it. Pause.
Let me address it. So White Falcon, LeBron wouldn't work, and I'm only addressing it because your first time here, so I'm gonna, I'm showing you love because you're out here. LeBron wouldn't work because he needs the ball. Him and Jalen Brunson can't. You need one person to control the rock, and we chose our captain. Captain is Captain Clutch, the Brunson burner. What he does with the ball.
Let me ask White Falcon. White Falcon, White Falcon. Who can LeBron really play against I mean, I don't see nobody. I mean, oh my God, I hate this guy. Bro, LeBron? Yeah, PTSD. PTSD. I can't handle it.
We'll move on. We gave you that. It's not gonna work. He's too old. He can't guard anybody. He needs to be the point guard. We need a power forward at the power forward position, not at the point guard. It won't work for us. Appreciate it. Love you.
Listen, by the way, White Falcon, listen, this is the most toughest team in the NBA. Tough do not correlate in the same sentence. When, as of 4 or 5 years ago, you had Laker players pushing LeBron to play defense. We're not. Come on, bro. Sorry, White Falcons. We're homers on this side, White Falcon. Caca.
White Falcon, we gave you the. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Falcon.
Grand opening, grand closing. That's out of here. Just like LeBron and his him and his Diddy parties. Anyway, we'll get back to that another time. Michael Drake versus Michael Drake's correct. It's a Tibbs team, all defense. AP says I think we one player 2 times a year. I don't know what he meant by that. White Falcon also says we didn't appreciate RJ. It's not that we didn't appreciate him. The timeline that my brother was talking about, it's the young players. The timeline was on them. We already had an estimation of when we were gonna compete for a championship. Brunson took that leap. You had to jump with him. It's a team sport. You had to.
White Falcon, White Falcon. Listen, White Falcon? Who's the most important player we have on our roster? Something that we've been missing for over. I don't know how old White Falcon is, but how white the Falcon sounds, he has to be in our era. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, bro, the most important player here is Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. So we're here to save their time and energy. We're here to we're structuring everything around them. And funny that when we're structuring, everybody's becoming a pillar. So I mean, each person is holding up their part of the building. It's a solid foundation. Yeah, I mean, is an indestructible foundation. So yeah, I mean, yeah,
Is back to the actual topic of us playing the Spurs 2 times a year. Appreciate you putting that back in the chat. And White Falcon, if you know about Knicks, a real Knicks fan, and again, your first time here, we appreciate you, so we showing you some love. New York Knicks fans, we are not at least the real ones. Real Knicks fans, we ain't ring chasing. We don't need him to get a ring. It's for us, at least in this channel. We enjoy our team. We enjoy the development of the team, and we enjoy the journey. It's the journey to the ring. If you're not enjoying the journey, what's the purpose of the end goal?
Process. It's the process.
It's the process to get to that victory that you are chasing, because then it makes it all worthwhile. You get to see the process and all the pains and bruises. Mitchell Robinson missing 50 games, Julius Randle hurting his shoulder, Deuce McBride developing. You're seeing all this, and then when we get the chip, it all makes it so much more worth it. And that's
I mean, this is the best New York Knicks team in the last 20, 30 plus years. This is the best Knicks team in the last 30 fucking plus years.
I don't know.
It's not. It's
I don't know if you
not.
can say that,
It's
bro.
not.
I,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
Phil,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Phil,
yeah,
Phil,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Cote,
yeah,
Cote.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let us get at
Okay,
least to the second round
okay.
before you start talking that shit, bro.
Hold on.
All right? Because
Mike, Mike.
I still got the 2013 Knicks with Carmelo Anthony, Jason Kidd, and that squad. They got us to the second round in Woodson. I still got us a little bit above this team right now. I ain't losing
Mike, are
faith.
you fucking shitting me? It was 2 players we had. I'm talking about a whole New York Knicks fucking foundation, bro.
But
We
have we
got
made it to the second round?
nigga, we about to make it to the
Until we
ECF.
make it to the second round and beyond, then you can say this is one of the greatest Knicks teams.
Mike has
we ain't done shit, but get past the
Mike,
first round.
Mike,
Last year.
Mike, we got to the second round before we even had this team. What are you talking about? This is a championship team. What are you gonna say when we win the chip?
I want to see us get to that.
Nigga, hey, listen. I'm Phil Stradamus, and I approve this message. We're fucking everybody up.
Hey, White Falcon, I'm gonna let you because you're talking young. I don't know if your age range, but if you can,
Hey, White Falcon, put your age up. Put your age in the chat, White Falcon. We need to know some specific before we start going in.
Anyway, if you he just said something which I ain't gonna let it ride, but you said the ESPN 6 foot guard. All listen, you could say
Wait. Read the whole chat because I'm not watching it, bro. You gotta read it.
you got a point guard who's 6 feet. Who does Brunson have? We win in a ring? Question mark. Because Brunson's 6 feet and he's basically the ESPN topic.
Who's this? Becky Hammond you talking about?
White Falcon might be Becky Hammond in disguise.
Hey, White Falcon, hold on. I'll tell you. Listen, first of all, you were wrong by putting ESPN because my big bro Machete Miggs has the breakdown for those acronyms and is especially sucking players nuts. You heard? That's what my big bro said. Especially sucking players nuts. We don't talk about those. See, I could tell that you infected. White Falcon, you infected by that BSPN.
Don't watch them no more, my guy. We appreciate. Hey, first of all, we appreciate you here. We show love. Good takes, bad takes. It's all love.
Appreciate it, but I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know no Knicks fans. No Knicks fans that pays attention to ESPN. We always get our content from our content creators. We don't need to go to ESPN. So that's why he's infected. You know what I mean?
Keith Watkins says if we are healthy all season, we are neck and neck with the Celtics for the top seed. And I agree with you, sir. Think about it. We are a game and
Shouts out to Keith Watkins.
We are a game and a half of being in second place with Mitchell Robinson missing 50 games, with OG missing, 10, 15 games with us, with Randall missing 10, 15 games with us, with trading RJ, IQ, and Grimes. Bro, we would be at number one. No doubt, no question. So to answer your question, what you were saying, I mean, your comment, Machete, I think we're better than the 2012 team right now. I don't think we're better than the 90s team yet because we haven't seen a final. So I agree with you there. I don't think we're yet to the 30-year better than the Patrick Ewing. We're not better than that era because that era was fighting in the finals. We missed the finals because of the greatest player in the history of basketball against Michael Jordan. So we made some runs against the 90s team. So I don't think we're there yet. But I definitely think we're better than the 2012 team, or I'll say deeper. This playoffs, we'll have to prove to see if we're better than that team. We did.
Well, yeah. If you put it that way, I agree.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say it. This is the best team I ever seen, ever.
Listen,
Starks.
you guys.
You
You
could
got a
put
short
everybody.
fucking memory, boy. You got a short fucking memory, son.
Listen, and
Mm.
this is
Your
to my.
memory goes back maybe fucking 2 years.
I got a new memory. I got a 2024 memory.
Your memory goes back 2 years, son.
Listen, to my brother's defense in this, I'll say this is the most exciting, deepest team we've had in maybe 50 years. Exciting and deepest. Am I saying the best? No, but the
Well,
fact.
as a kid growing up watching Starks battle in Indiana, yeah, those were exciting times. I was growing up. Yes, I love my '90s Knicks. There could be nothing compared to it, but goddamn, boy, this is close and it's almost getting better than close.
Phil, realistically, we're still only in third place, fighting to get into second. We're still like 13 games behind first place. Come on,
Hey,
be realistic. Okay, it's
was that?
nice that you're fantasizing and all of that, but come on, man, let's be realistic. This ain't no bullshit fucking Knicks channel. We talk real shit. We need to have situational awareness. Okay, I'm not saying we can't do it. I'm saying that we can do it, but let's not fantasize.
In the to Machete's defense, I agree with him. If we were full healthy,
That's
but
just annoying.
there's a big IF there. If we were
No,
healthy,
Mike, and I'm gonna say what my brother's saying, bro. This is the best team, and we haven't had none of our players, bro. This is what I'm saying. Bro, if fucking Randall doesn't go down, if Mitch doesn't go down, if OG doesn't go down, we'll be #1 by fucking 10 games ahead. So stop
Facts.
it. The other fucking Knicks team wasn't doing that, nigga. So stop talking to me. Talk to me nice, nigga. Talk to me nice.
hey, but to Machete's defense, the reality is that there's a big if there. So we still have.
It is not if. We're seeing it right now. Down fucking 5 fucking players.
Bro, we beat two of the fucking weakest teams in the NBA. What are you talking about?
We beat 2 of the championship teams in the NBA.
When?
What?
We beat Denver 3 times.
We beat Denver 3 times, nigga, at full health,
I stand corrected.
Oh, sorry. Without Randall, without fucking Mitch, and without fucking OG. Stop it, nigga.
This team is the deepest team we've had in since the 70s, and that's a fact. Deepest. Now, am I saying
It's the 70s, nigga.
the deepest team since the 70s? The deepest team. Nah,
Cigarettes? No, you don't got cigarettes.
I'm not saying we better. We're not. We are the deepest team. When you're looking at the team, depth wise, we are so deep. We're struggling to when everybody's healthy, we're gonna struggle to find minutes for Deuce. Struggle to find minutes, or well, maybe not now, but maybe for Boyan, for Alec. You're talking about Josh Hart's minutes are gonna be reduced. That's how deep we are. And these players have broken records for the Knicks already. Josh Hart has had 4 triple doubles. Deuce McBride has had almost tied the Knicks 3-point record now.
Bro, within the last 10 games. Come on, Mike. Every time these players put on our jersey, bro, listen, DiVincenzo never hit 10 threes before. DiVincenzo never fucking like Hart never fucking even scored 1 triple double on any other team. He got 5 with us. Like, stop playing with my team, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna read the chat. Keith Watkins says 96 team was better, maybe 94, 95. Paris Duggar says best team we've had was the Xavier McDaniel 92 Knicks that lost to Michael Jordan. That's what I was saying. I agree there. Keith Watkins says 92, 93 team was better, not the 96 team. And again, I agree with you guys. Now, this team definitely has the capability.
All right. All right, could they name the players? Because if we start naming the roster, right? If we go to the roster for 92, if we go to the roster for 94, 96, 2012, listen, I'm talking about a complete team, bro. Tibbs got 15 players playing like every one of them 90s teams.
And
I could put our third string bench against any '90s team right now, bro.
and I agree with you. That's what I'm saying, that we are the deepest, but the fact and that's to Machete's point. The fact remains, we have to do something this year. We have to get to the finals and produce.
Yeah.
Who has to produce in the playoffs? Mitchell Robinson has to be, and that's and we believe
I,
they've proven they can. We believe they can this year, but they have to do at least to the finals before we can compare them to the 92, 94, the 96s, because those teams made it to the finals once, twice, and only lost.
Yeah, I mean, that's the receipt right there. The finals are your receipt. But let me say one more thing about McBride, if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
McBride has moved into the starting lineup since Anunoby went down. Not only is he starting, but he has logged in at least 40 minutes in all 5 games, and he didn't let the opportunity go over the waist, averaging 21.6 points, 3.8 assists, and 4.6 3-pointers in his new role. And the Knicks will play 4 games in week 24, and with the expectation that on Anunoby at least misses some of them, McBride is a viable option. So yeah, we got that. And I'm just busting my cousin's balls, man. He likes to exaggerate, and I try to kind of bring him down to earth. But I'm with 100% what he's saying. I'm just trying to be a little optimistic, a little pessimistic where he's optimistic. And and I love to hear what he says, man. It's the kind of attitude we should all have as New Yorkers. But he gets a little out of control, so I have to kind of bring him back down. I have to pull him back down. But the
no, no,
fact
no,
is
no.
that I do agree 100% with what my cousin is saying. You know, and I love his attitude. I love this grandeur attitude, and hopefully, what he's saying, it'll come into fruition. We got to put it out there in the universe. You
Listen.
know,
I got 2 eyes, and I know what my eyes see. Ain't nobody can't tell me that I'm looking at this team and not seeing a ECF winner like that. I'm not saying a chip all the way, but shit, if it were up to me, yeah, I'll take the whole chip. Yeah, I mean, but ECF, I don't see nobody, no who, Boston, who,
nope,
nobody,
yep,
nobody. I
facts.
can't see nobody, bro. So that means that's a grand entrance into the championship final. So the East is already. I ain't say the East is won yet, but we there, my nigga. I don't see nobody. So that means we're going against the West, and nobody in the West on a 7 straight games against the same team is gonna be able to handle us.
Listen, I agree with you, but guess what? We have to do it. We know as Knick fans of what we see.
It's being done. It's being done. It's
I,
being done.
until
Yeah.
it's done, listen, the point is we believe it, but until it's done, it's not going to be a renowned acknowledgement for the world, the BSPNs and all the other today. For the world to accept who we are, even though we know who we are, they have to accomplish certain metrics. You know what I'm saying? It's an evaluation of a team. They have to reach we have to at least reach the ECF in order to have that recognition, in order for the old Knick fans or the true fans to say, yo, they are
But
the
but but what bothers me is that we just came from the second round.
to be
We
fine.
just came. Hold up, we came from the second round. The only reason why we didn't go into the third round, which is the ECF finals, was because Julius Randle was playing with 2 broken ankles.
We
Fucking
get
Jalen Brunson was playing broken. I mean, not Jalen Brunson. A little something. Emmanuel quickly. Like, come
listen.
on, bro. Let's put it in perspective, man. Dude. How do we get to 2 and say that? Damn, if we don't even get to 2, bro, it's like saying,
Hold on. New Knicks. So
yeah.
our 90, let's put it like this: our 96 team, or the team that went to the finals with Patrick and Xavier, they made it to the finals. It's like making a world record time. Our other teams won championships, but they haven't broken that world record time. In order to be compared with a champion, or that world record, you got to get to that world record time in order to be comparable. So we can't compare as much as we love it. We know we're fans, but until they get to a finals and at least take a 7-game finals, we can't compare them to a team that's been to the finals. Is what I'm saying. I agree with you. I think this is the deepest team. I think this can be probably the greatest team that we have, but they have to do something in order for us to promote it. We see it.
It's not. It's that it's being done on a daily basis. It's not what they have to do. Is what they're doing. And if the media is swallowing their throats, pause, and like it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
The chat answered your question. The chat answered your question. Let me read the chat.
How old is White Falcon?
White Falcon hasn't said it yet, but hold on. Salute Duggar, White Falcon. White Falcon says, without Randall, I can see a win, a ring, maybe. Harris Duggar says 92-93 roster. Go to it. Check the roster. So he says the 92-93. That was my graduating. Anyway, we'll get back to that. AP asks, AP says, are the 96-97 better? First, they got Larry Johnson, Allen Houston. They won 57 games. And we ain't at 57, so we can't.
Looking better.
And had 3 before David Stern suspended our team to disadvantage to the Heat. And that's right. And that was a year that we should have won when PJ Brown tossed over Charlie.
Charlie Ward.
Players, and we should have won that. But because they did the suspension, we got rid of that. So
well, I mean, the league suspended every one of our starters. Patrick Ewing was suspended. Starks was suspended.
But to his point, we ain't win 57 yet. We didn't get to the finals, and that team would have won it had it the NBA not intervened. So we have to be able to reach those accolades so we can.
And the league was tougher.
Yeah. So, but all right, we got that. So, AP, salute to you. I agree with you. We can't see better until we reach at least the finals and to get to that status or win. So, I'll give you that.
That Knicks squad for me from 94 to 99 was to me the best team we've ever had.
Well, I mean, if like I said,
because we had to go through Jordan, we had to go through fucking Reggie Miller, and you know, the Pacers were really hard to beat. You know, even out west, the teams were really good around that time. After 99, we kind of fell off after that. You know, it was when the new Dolan took over in 2000, and we kind of like just took a nosedive after that. We really weren't the same after that.
Hey, let me ask you a question, because
I'm trying to
hold on.
quick fix.
I woke up everything I looked at.
All right. Hey, Machete, let me ask you while New Knicks comes back to that. AP asked a question, which it's interesting, very interesting, but is McBride the real deal, or is he another Jeremy Lin? That's crazy.
Nah. Jeremy Lin was special, and we needed that Linsanity, because it was the first time in a long time we saw a guy like that come out of nowhere and go off. He was special, and God bless him. You know, he elevated us, you know, and it was really good for the Garden.
It's kind of scary.
Deuce is special. Deuce is also special. I don't know. Only history will tell. But I like what we're seeing right now from Deuce. We really need it right now. We've seen him grow. We drafted him. You know, we've seen him go through the G League and develop, and his patience and his hard work, his dedication, you know, his belief and his faith also has gotten him to where he is right now. It's time to shine. And that's a good question. I mean, right now, I mean, you know, we're caught up in the moment because it's happening right now. And at the time, you know, Jeremy Lin was also what we needed at that time, specifically because we were like at the bottom of the barrel until he came in. But yeah, he was rocking it, dude. I would slightly give it to him because he even gave it to Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant was like, "Who is this guy?" And he knew
Wait.
he played for the Lakers, but he gave it to Kobe Bryant that time. He said to him, "Who's this guy?" And Jeremy Lin let him up.
All right. Well, what was the question? Are we comparing Jeremy Lin to Deuce?
Let me give you the question. So AP,
Okay.
a legit question. I don't. Yeah, he put it out there. Is McBride the real deal, or is he another?
Nah, Jeremy Lin, he was definitely a skillful player. I'm agree with Mike. He did provide a spark. Is that when it's like a person that never went to the gym and lifted weights, right? You got those newly gains. Like if you start working out as a person that never worked out, yeah, I mean you're gonna get gains and you're gonna look big pretty fast. But if you don't continue the regimen, yeah, I mean it's easily deflated. You feel what I'm saying? And I think I'm not saying that Jeremy Lin wasn't rock solid, but Deuce, like Mike said, he's a football player. Yeah, I mean, and bro, you can't compare Jeremy Lin with Deuce McBride at all. I mean, Jeremy Lin had crazy, crazy 30 plus games. He did
Yeah,
light people up in the G League. Yeah, I mean, Carmelo's jealousy, if he would have embraced uh if he would have embraced it, I think we could have gotten a little farther. But I think Carmelo's jealousy of the city embracing Linsanity a little more than they were embracing Melo. Yeah, I mean it was just a chip on Melo's shoulder and it just rubbed him the wrong way. But I think if Melo would have embraced it, we definitely could have gone a little farther. And I mean, Jeremy Lin, what did he end up doing? He won a ring. I think he won a ring with the Warriors. He wasn't an integral part of the piece, but Deuce is an integral part of the Knicks. And if you see what he's producing and just barely, if you put all his starting time together, I don't even think he has a half a season. So if you compare that with Dante's been in the league and has been a sponge where you see his excellentness here on the Knicks. Yeah, I mean, and Deuce is like right behind him. He's not that far from him, and he's a lot younger and hungry here. You know what I mean?
and the only thing I would give Deuce over Jeremy Lin is his defense. I don't remember Lin playing defense like Deuce. Like Deuce is like a shadow, bro.
Yeah, Deuce is a problem. Deuce is a problem, and Deuce will go up and yam it on the nigga.
Yeah.
I did see Jeremy Lin go up and yam it, but there was a lot of clear runway space. Deuce is definitely going in on
Do
anybody.
you remember Lin hitting 9 threes in the game?
Hold on,
Who said that?
hold on,
Lin?
hold on a
Do
second.
you remember Jeremy Lin hitting 9 threes in the game?
Not
Never, never.
nine,
Not that I remember.
Nine
No,
threes.
nine.
never.
What game?
No,
What game?
he didn't hit no 9 threes.
Well,
He's Dwight. He's trying to compare him to Deuce because Deuce just hit 9 threes. So that's
No,
what
I'm
he's saying.
saying. I'm just saying. Have we ever seen Jeremy Lin hit 9 threes in a game?
I
hold on,
don't think so.
hold on, guys.
He hit important threes, but not 9 of them.
The answer to the question that AP said is hell no. There is no person. Yeah, yo, there's no comparison from what this dude Lynn did in 11 games. It was a great thing.
It was a 30 game.
It was like 11 games. He had 11 games, a good 3 week run. He balled out. He looked good because nobody planned
Was
defense.
planning. Yeah, exactly. They weren't planning for him.
Nobody knew what he could do. Nobody expected defenses on him. Deuce has been proven not only from G League to playing all types of players defensively. He's played against Denver, against top elite teams, championship teams, and not only has offensively, but it's his team down. There is night and day because Jeremy Lin was a hype. Deuce McBride is the real deal. That is the answer to your question. He's the real deal. He's a complete player. Jeremy Lin was someone who was barely struggling to crack the rotation, who had a great was that good, you would have seen something afterward. He has not produced. Deuce's game would transition into any team, any playoff. He'll impact any team. You could put him in the Golden State Warriors right now, and they would win a chip. His game is transcendent to any team he goes to. They're not even close. It's not even a fair scale to me. I know Deuce is just getting the burn, but in all the minutes he's played, I don't think there's been a game that he's been negative ever in any game. He is the version of OG. Night and day to me. There's no comparison with Lin. Lin was great.
Oh, yeah, just not that hot. It doesn't matter.
I don't think they're in the same scale. Jeremy Lin is G League. Deuce is NBA for real. Could be a starter if he wants. And I think that we still need a lot to see from Deuce. But what he's shown and how he's, I don't think it's a comparison.
Listen, Deuce is an elite two-way player. Yeah, I mean, and he's just getting started on his starter role. Yeah, I mean, I don't think how many games has he started this year? You know, he hasn't even gotten a full season of being a starter. Yeah, I mean, but the times that he has started, you know, he's done a magnificent job filling in for Jalen Brunson and surpassed what we thought he would do.
What's Deuce McBride's real name, his first name?
Um, Miles McBride.
Mhm.
Miles McBride.
Miles, like the Spider-Man. Hey, salute coach. And salute coach for giving a shout out to White Falcon. Hey, so I just
Hey, White Falcon, we real quick over here. You heard? You got your own special call over here. You know what I mean?
That's it. Hey, welcome to the Organic Fanatics. You an organic
Bird game. You heard? Bird game. White Falcon, we in there.
Dwight,
we messing with
yo,
you.
I'm still on that last question with Jeremy Lin. Write this down real quick for a second. So, career. Okay, so you got Jeremy Lin, 6'3", 200 pounds. Points per game, 11.6. Rebounds per games, 2.8. Assists per games, 4.3. True shooting, 54.8.
Yeah, but Mike, in Jeremy Lin's career, he didn't really start like that for any team. He was basically he always came off the bench.
Listen, there's no comparison.
There's nothing to compare, bro. Like that's a dub.
I mean, right now you got to give it to Jeremy Lin. Okay, so Miles McBride's number, he's 6'1", 195. Points per game, 7.7. Rebounds per game, 1.3. Assists per game, 1.5.
Don't get greasy.
True shooting, 59. His true shooting is a little bit better, 59.9. So you gotta give the edge to Jeremy Lin.
If I forget, I'm good.
So far, career wise.
Yo, you were
trying to go to Walmart.
Yo, you
Dwight, like we can't hear you. You like sound far away.
Oh, are you serious that you want to give the edge to Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
I
mean, the numbers the numbers are telling you right now.
All right.
He was a better scorer, better rebounder, better assist. The only thing, his true shooting wasn't as accurate as McBride.
Mike.
So what you're saying is McBride's true shooting is a little bit better than Jeremy Lin's. But if you're talking about right now, career wise, you got to give it to Jeremy Lin a little bit.
Mike. First of all, Jeremy.
Jeremy Lin
bro, if we look at the numbers, if we look at the plus minuses, I don't even know if those existed when Jeremy Lin was on. But bro, I'm pretty sure.
And also he got a ring.
But
coming off the bench.
Come on, bro. That's
So what? McBride will have one this year. McBride will have one next year because
Okay,
we
but right
win it this
now,
year.
as it stands, Jeremy Lin is ahead of McBride,
steady. Has Mick
and he had insanity in New York.
great. Yeah, for 3 weeks.
Until McBride doesn't insanity, you gotta give it to Jeremy Lin right now as it
He
stands.
already passed Linsanity in 3-pointers. He had two 29-point games. What was Jeremy Lin's highest scoring game? Look it up. And
What? Are you kidding?
what was his highest scoring game?
I'll tell you right now. Give me a second.
Look it up. And while you're looking that up, look if Jeremy Lin has ever been 50, 40, 90. The answer to both of those questions is no. Deuce had 29 points 2 times, almost beat the Knicks record in a game, his first 5 games playing north of 29 minutes. You're bugging.
Did you write the numbers down that I told you? You didn't write them down. I'm gonna write them down for you.
It's on you. Write them down. Listen,
Give me a
Lin's
minute.
crazy for 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. It was a 3-week ordeal. That's it. It lasted 3 weeks. He played well, and then you never heard from him again. Did we win a ring with him? Did we win a championship series with him? Or are we talking about regular season? We're talking about a regular season player. Regular season.
Hey, Mike, has Jeremy Lin ever been 50, 40, 90?
He's never been 50,
Never.
yo, he's never been 50, 40, 90. This come on, guy. What are we
Stop it.
what are,
No, you see what that boy doing behind you? Pause.
yo, how you have him in your background and then you say that Lynn
Hey, bro, change your shit to
I
insanity,
had him in
bro.
the background before the fucking question. You guys asked the question.
but I'm saying put Jeremy Lin up. You said he's better than Deuce. You wildin', bro.
I'm telling you the numbers, bro.
But from how many years? How many years did Lynn played in comparison to Deuce? This is the first time Deuce has played heavy minutes. You're comparing.
Deuce will start way more years than Jeremy Lin will ever play on the bench.
Yeah, and you're comparing multiple years of Jeremy Lin's stats to 1 year of Deuce. Not even 10 games. He's only played like 10
No,
games.
starting. Let's say he got about 30 games starting. Let's say that's still not even a whole half a season. Let's include all his years on the Knicks and put it all together. He doesn't even have a whole half a fucking season.
Hey, you see what you did, AP? I see what you did. You threw a Molotov.
Yeah. AP started some shit over here. He trying to fuck around and find out on a Friday.
Hey, I see what he did out there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the chat is going in 50 40. Yeah, that's right. Who else was 50 40 90? Here comes Johnny Harris is in the chat. Here we go. Johnny Harris is bombing. They are going at it in the chat. And then Johnny Harris says they both were our average Knicks team. Oh my God, they're going. I can't even keep up with it. Linsanity had 2 months. Linsanity did not impact winning. Machete. Linsanity did not impact winning the way Deuce has. That is a guarantee. They had a great 3 weeks run. Deuce has been doing this for at least 25 games, his impact on winning. When OG was there, even after. The plus minuses are undeniable. While you guys look up them stats, let me get back to the actual game tonight because we got left sidetracked as always. Salute to the chat to going crazy. Here we go. We went from Linsanity when we're still trying to talk about the game tonight against San Antonio. OG is out. I don't think we see him for a couple of games. Charlie Brown's out. Alec Burks is out. Julius Randle's out. Wayne Washington. The only player that really matters for San Antonio who's a game time decision is Keldon Johnson. He's a good player. If he plays, they have a chance tonight. If Keldon Johnson plays, they have a chance tonight. You want to watch out for him if he plays. They're a good team. We can't sleep on them. They're young overall, but we're still Knickerbockers. I don't see that they're going to be making any moves today. Devin Vassell is the player to watch for me. Devin Vassell is going to be the player that's going to produce all their points. Raw Hebrew called him. We should have drafted him. Devin Vassell's balling. It's going to be a tough matchup for Josh Hart. It's going to be a challenging matchup for us because he's got length. He's a good shooter. He's averaging 19 points a game, 4 assists per game. Everybody else, Jeremy Sohan is a go to the basket type player. He likes to penetrate in the paint, like Puff Daddy. So we got to keep him outside the paint.
Pause.
You can't let Jeremy Sohan penetrate in any way.
Yo, no Diddy.
Hey, the new thing is it's a Diddy pause. It's a Diddy pause. Well,
No, it's called no Diddy.
okay.
The new pause is called no Diddy.
You heard it here first. The no Diddy. No, you got to no Diddy that. No Diddy. Victor Wembanyama beast mode. Salute to the young kid. He's balling. 20 points, 10 rebounds a game, 3 assists. He's playing very well, but he has struggled in Mitchell blocking some. Mitchell blocking some has been his kryptonite. If that's a Superman, Mitchell Robinson, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking for Mitch to slow him down. If Mitch can keep him to 12 points, you already know we got that.
Well, I mean, Mitch isn't starting. We got Wonder Bread, bro. You heard? And Wonder Bread is gonna bust that boy's chop because he's still light in the ass. I don't give a fuck about no 8-foot wingspan. You heard? My boy Wonder Bread gonna bust him down and let Mitch finish him up. You heard? And be careful if Sims don't jump in that shit with his new braids. That nigga ready to swat something.
Hey, and salute to Hartenstein. Hartenstein said that he's not, he's black. He's half black, with, daddy black, mama
Shout out to the Brothers Podcast.
the roommates brothers.
I mean, the roommates podcast. You heard? Yeah, I mean, we're brothers. Is that when I see it with that cover? It's like I think of we're brothers. We're happy and we're colored.
Hey, by the way, I
Give
didn't
me a
realize.
high five.
Hey, I didn't realize I was watching it. That Hartenstein is half black.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, you sound
Yeah.
you sound just like what's the name of that fucking movie?
For the delay.
No, his father is
His
half black. His father is black and his mother is white.
Hey, salute to Teresa, who always watches and supports the channel. His mom do. Salute Teresa. His mom and his dad, he's half black.
Salute, Mom Dukes Hartenstein. You heard? She's a supporter of the TOF show. Yeah, I mean, salute to all Knicks. Yeah, I mean, staff, players, and members that rock out with the TOF. We keep that on the hush. Yeah, I mean, no Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy.
But salute to everybody. You heard?
Views and subscribers, but we got people that check the channel. Salute to Gerson Rosas. Salute to IQ Emmanuel Quickly. Salute to the family. We're name dropping, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's all good. We don't care. We don't care about that. We don't care about fame. We have fun, and as long as it's all love, as long as you guys enjoy it, we just enjoy it. It's vibes. It's the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. As long as these two niggas here with me and the chat is rocking out with us, you know what I mean? That's all the nigga need, because a nigga gonna talk about it anyway.
Heard? That's how we doing it. Hey, salute. So what do you guys got? A W? And if you got a W, by how many points you think we win tonight?
The Spurs. Okay, I'm gonna let Miggs go. Oh, he got that cold Heineken, boy. Is that a Heineken or a Perrier?
No.
What? Okay, hold on. I got to reword it for Machete. I have to reword it for Machete.
You don't have to reword nothing because I'm not going to answer you.
What are your thoughts on tonight's game? Can I say that?
What do you think?
All right. This is a podcast and Miguel has nothing to say. Good job, my guy. Well, listen, listen, you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna always exaggerate. We're gonna come out playing with Tim, stomping on these little Spurs, you know what I mean? And Wemby, He ain't got nothing on Mitch. We should come out with the dub. I think we win by like 12, 15 points. Should be like 110 to like, I hope we hold them under 90. It'll be 90, 108, somewhere around there. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, they got some players missing, I think, and we just gonna do what we do, but do it better.
Okay. I think just your general thoughts on tonight's game. Just general thoughts, since you will make.
I mean, I was gonna hold on, give me a second, because I was gonna give you some
I
preview.
think, hey, I think Deuce McBride goes for 11 tonight. I think Deuce McBride goes for 11 tonight. Maybe try to rock out it, and maybe it'll be a friendly competition. Devo versus
So
Deuce.
okay. Season averages per game. New York is 112 versus their 111 in points. Rebounds, we're averaging 45.7 versus their 43.6. Assists, they're averaging 29.7 versus our 24.2. Steals, the same, 7.3 steals a game. Blocks, we're averaging 4.2 blocks versus their 6.3 blocks. Turnovers, we're averaging 12.3 turnovers versus their 14.4. Field goal percentages, about the same, 46.3 versus their 46.2. 3 points percentages, we're 36.5 versus their 34.7. Free throws, almost the same, 78.2 versus their 78.3. Points in the paint, New York 48.7 versus their 51.3. Second chance points, New York 16.3, San Antonio 12.5. Fast break points for us 14.7 versus their 15.3. Their leading players is Victor Wembanyama. Oh, by the way, I had a stat about Hartenstein that I wanted to read out. But I mean, we got Hartenstein, we got Mitch Rob back, we got fucking Precious. I mean, I don't have to tell you what the fucking what the outcome's gonna be. I mean, they got what Victor Wembanyama, and Victor Wembanyama. So it's gonna be a whole squad versus Victor Wembanyama. I mean, what do you think, man? Come on, man.
Oh, okay. It almost.
That's something. It almost sounds like we're almost the same. I mean,
Oh my.
but I mean, and we're playing them in San Antonio, and we're playing against Popovich.
Yo,
I mean,
how,
I don't have to say anything else, bro. I don't have to
how
fucking say anything else.
you go from saying they've got nobody to we're almost alike? Like,
No, I'm saying that the numbers are saying that we're almost the same.
can't hear you, New Knicks. Can't hear you.
Mike and his cold takes.
It isn't cold takes. I'm reading you the
No,
fucking
no, no,
numbers
no,
off
no,
the
no.
NBA. I'm reading you the
I
numbers off
understand.
the NBA app, what it says. So you come up to your own determination. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
All
no,
right?
no, no.
I ain't gonna say what the outcome is because I don't like doing that shit. But from what you read, and all I'm saying is Hartenstein, Mitch Rob, and Precious versus basically Victor Wembanyama. That's it. That's what I'm saying. So you come to your own determination. That's what I'm saying. What the fucking problem is, yo?
You good, bro? You good, my
So
nigga?
relax,
Man,
nigga. What the fuck, yo?
man, it was with the violence, bro.
Body tight. Yeah.
Points in the paint, they're better than us.
That boy
51.
tight.
They got 51 point in the season. They scored 51.3 versus our 48. Second chance points, we got an edge over them. 16.3 versus their 12. Fast breaks, they got a little bit of an edge over us. 15. They scored 15 points versus our 15.3, which is a little over 15, versus our 14.7, which is close to 15 points in the fast breaks.
Listen, what I know about my players is that they know how to knock niggas out, put them on conscience, leave them on the floor. Yeah, I mean, come play against the Knicks if you want to. You're just gonna end up on the floor. Yeah, I mean, I just advise. Yeah, I mean, Wemby. Yeah, I mean, don't bring that light ass inside the paint. Yeah, I mean, you won't leave on the floor. We're not doing it purposely. We just play that tough. Yeah, I mean. And if you get in the way, you might end up somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You said the magic word. We're a little bit tougher. I mean, I think we're tougher than a lot of teams in the than we're not as big, but
Nigga, our
the
hustle
Knicks
and our
play small,
toughness.
but for a small team, we play tough. Ask Denver. Ask anybody that doesn't want to ask Philly.
Let me read the chat when you guys done. Let me read the chat real quick.
Go ahead. Salute to the chat. Hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share, follow, like. You know what I mean? We don't like asking for, but sometimes we gotta press. You know what I mean? Full court press.
White Falcon says DiVincenzo is black. Hey, not for nothing, but in high school they called him White Mike. So we'll never know. So they call Michael Drake says Deuce paid his dues and he has grown up and now Tibbs plays the Deuce time. I agree with that. Deuce has grown up. Coach Sire says they do have two. Speaking of San Antonio Spurs, they do have two perimeter defenders, but that's not enough when we are.
All right. I'm sorry. One more thing. A couple of more stats right here about.
Let him finish the chat.
Finish the chat, my guy. Hold on. So salute to coach saying they don't have enough defenders for all our guards. I agree with you there. I think AP
I'll
said
be back.
blocking stats is going to change now that Mitch is back. Facts. We got Mitch, our number one defender, one of our greatest rebounders. I agree with that. Salute to Paris Duggar for joining us. He says, enjoyed the podcast. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully this ain't your last time. Every Friday, 5 p.m., Sundays, 5 p.m. Love to see you guys. Love chatting with you guys. Thank you for coming. AP says, what is their weakness? How do we beat them? And how do we beat them the last time? They have perimeter defenders, as coach was saying.
The Spurs?
Yeah, so
how do we beat them? We beat them how we beat every team. We beat them with hustle, we beat them with heart, and we beat them with toughness. Yeah, I mean, and it's something that Tim's been preaching since day one on the job. All 48 minutes. And all of these guys are balling out 48 minutes. Not a second less, not a second more.
And also pace, space, and defense. So we have Josh Hart, who's our pace setter. So we break down the defense by Josh running down the court, and they're either going to foul him or he collapses the defense. And when the defense collapses to Josh Hart from driving into the paint, we dish it to the outside, and you either got Jalenbrunson shooting, you got Dante DiVincenzo shooting, or you got somebody else spacing the floor. And if that doesn't work, now we got Mitch dunking in the paint. You have Deuce shooting the three. It's too many weapons that they can't defend. Wembanyama can defend in the paint, which is fine, but he's gonna have to run out to the line for Dante.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Mitch coming back for those few little minutes. He did try to expose some of that offensive bag, and since he sees Precious has the green light to go in, since he sees Hartenstein has the green light to go in, I think I think we definitely gonna see Mitch trying some shit. Don't be surprised if Mitch pulls a three. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, can I read these numbers out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
As far as leading players versus San Antonio.
Did you finish with the chat? Hold up, Dwight, did you finish with the chat?
Eddie, this one's for you. Michael Drake says Jeremy Lin did hit 9 threes in a game. I don't think Machete heard that. You can report. Machete, you heard that?
Jeremy Lin did hit what?
Yeah, he hit 9 threes. He did hit 9 threes.
So there you go. I proved my point.
Well, he tied.
I mean, look, it's like you said. Look, McBride hasn't had the extensive career as like Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin played he played for Golden State. He played for the Knicks. He played for Houston. He went back to LA. He played for the Charlotte. He played for Brooklyn 2 years, and he played for Toronto 2 years. The guy had almost 11 years in the league, and so his numbers are going to be a little bit better than McBride. I mean, unless we'll wait till after McBride has played 11 years to come back. But right now, all I'm saying is that let's not forget how big Linsanity was and how good it was for the Garden, how loud and exciting the Garden was when we had Linsanity. And he did light up Kobe Bryant that one time the Lakers came.
He did. I'm
Okay,
not gonna.
so I'm gonna slightly give it to, and it's all nice that what McBride is doing, but now you're telling me that Jeremy also hit 9 threes. I gotta give it to Jeremy Lin a little bit.
No,
I
no,
love you,
no.
McBride,
Listen,
but I gotta give it to Jeremy Lin.
Mike. I'm not gonna disagree that
Disagree.
uh Jeremy Lin did spark
And
something.
and he won a fucking ring, and he got a ring.
He didn't
Yeah.
put. He didn't do anything to get the ring when he played with
What are
the.
you talking about? He did. He earned it. You gonna say he didn't fucking earn it or something? He didn't. Well, he didn't play for Houston that year.
Remember? What do you remember that he? What do you remember
No,
him?
I don't know.
I
I
think he
wasn't
won
watching
it with
Houston,
Golden
but I know
State.
that he wasn't sitting on the bench like that.
I mean,
No, I mean, Mike. If you say that Jeremy Lin scored more than 6 or 8 points in any one of those pivotal games, I think it'll be a lie.
Bro,
Jeremy,
Jeremy Lin averaged 11.6 points per game.
Mike, do you know when he was playing with Houston? What, who did he win the ring with? 'Cause it wasn't Houston. You said Houston. I think he won it with Golden State.
Probably.
I think he won it with Golden State
Yeah,
because I
it
don't
wasn't with
remember
Houston because Houston
Houston.
hasn't won a championship in a minute.
Yeah, so it was. He was. Dwight, I can't hear you. You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah.
me? Am I muted?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. You were talking. I couldn't hear it.
Nawala, Malak Dawad. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Salute to you. Says Lynn Sanity lasted all of 2 weeks. Even Jeremy Lin said he did nothing to earn the ring. Even Jeremy Lin said it. Thank you.
Uh,
Okay. All right. If he said it straight from the horse's mouth. Anyways, can I talk about the leading players tonight? Like I said, man.
Dwight. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but every time you turn away from the
Yeah.
mic, I just see your mouth moving,
Yeah.
pause, and I don't hear nothing. So put the mic in front of you, bro.
Pause.
Hey, you got a mute button. You got a voice mute button on. You got
It's something new. I gotta figure it out. Just go ahead. Just
You're good. You're good
no.
now.
We can hear you. We can hear you now.
Yo,
all right,
real quick, but I was just saying like the leading players for tonight, right? So blocks, you got Victor Wembanyama with 3.47 blocks versus Hartenstein, 1.14 blocks. Assists, Jalenbrunson with 6.5, Trey Jones 6.1. Rebounds, Victor Wembanyama 10.3, Hartenstein 8.4. Points, Victor Wembanyama 20.7 points, Jalenbrunson 27.4 points.
Look,
That's the stats for tonight.
for me, bro. Listen, when I see the Spurs, I see a young team.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're definitely good. They're on their little run, but we
they're
are an
decent.
experienced, tough team, bro. We're not out here playing with kids. Yeah, they might be alien like
Hmm.
8 foot, 8 foot tall with 9 foot wingspan, but we ain't out here playing with these
Hey,
niggas, B.
hey,
We definitely
I ain't
not
worried.
playing with these niggas.
I ain't worried about them, bro. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about them.
Nigga, hey, we just came from a 44-point win.
thank you.
44
Worried about them.
point win, bro. What do you think that does to my team's confidence?
Bro,
Nigga.
the Spurs in the West are all the way at the bottom, dogs. All the way at the bottom, bro.
So what are we talking about?
17 points. So what do we so why you asking me stupid questions, bro?
I don't
17
know.
and 56. Come on,
You
bro.
made it you made them sound scary.
This is
I
this is
didn't. I'm just saying why you asking me stupid questions? They're 17 and 56.
this is
Well,
this is
these are basic questions that we have to ask. And
More
what's
importantly, let's talk about the playoff picture.
okay. Let's just close this section out for this game at least. So I think we're all in agreement that it should be a Knickerbocker win. Machete said a landslide. You heard it from his
All
words,
right.
right? Listen,
What happened? What you said? What you
From your
said?
mouth to God's ears.
I was joking. I said we all in agreement that it's gonna be a W, and I said Machete said it's gonna be a landslide. He was like, "Oh, no, 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 oh no, 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 no." So I think we're gonna have a good game. I think Mitchell has a big impact. AP, your question is how we won last time. You're looking at it right here. This is how we won the last time. When Mitchell Robinson was playing against Wembanyama, when he was matched up head on with him, he was Wembanyama was 0-6 against Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has a big presence against him. Mitchell Robinson is a bigger player. He's
Thank you,
taller, he's stronger, he's heavier. So, as Raw Hebrew likes to say, he's Wembanyama's light in the behind. Oh,
bro. Bro, that's. Oh my God, it's gonna be such a fucking warm up. I can't wait.
it's gonna be
I
crazy
cannot wait, bro.
because we have Hartenstein, we have Precious Achua, and we have Mitchell Robinson. Wembanyama does not have enough stamina for all of them three to play against him. He's not
Bro,
going to do it. Their only
it's
hope,
gonna be a freaking beating, bro. I don't even. It's gonna be so embarrassing. I feel bad.
their only player that's going to play really well who has a chance to go off is Vassell. And their only hope, if they have, is if they have their game time player to play. If they have Keldon Johnson play, if he plays, they got a chance to make it within a 10-point game. Other than that, it should be. This is supposed to be a game that we're supposed to win. Our team should be ready, playoff ready. As you're talking about Machete, let's talk about playoff. This game will implicate how ready we are for playoffs, healthy or not healthy. This is a team that we should beat, so we should beat this team. This should be an expected win for us to win. So this game should be at least by 10 a W win. Our guards are too fast. Our defense is on point. So I can't see a way that they win other than Pop coaching them. I see it within a 10-point game at best. This should be another game that we should win, and it should be determined by the third quarter with 5 minutes left. Any other final takes on the Spurs for you guys tonight?
We said everything we need to say about the Spurs, bro.
Okay. And then Keith Watkins says we did what contenders do, beat underman teams,
Thank you.
move quick. So basically, we should be the team we should be handling. So Keith Watkins says it. What do you guys think in the chat? What the score would be? I know you guys aren't scared. Tell me what you guys think the game score tonight would be for the Spurs versus the New York Knickerbockers. We already know what the New Knicks is saying. So now let's talk about what you guys are saying. Machete wants to talk about playoffs. We're right now in third place. We're a game and a half from second place. If we win tonight and Milwaukee loses tonight, we would be in second place. Tell me your thoughts about that, Machete.
Oh wait a minute, who's Milwaukee playing tonight? They're
I'll
fucking
tell
pathetic, dog.
Well, all I know, if that happens, I hit my prediction for the year. As always, yeah, I mean,
I apologize.
I need to hit second, and because I said second, boom, and I also said 55 wins.
So let me correct that. So the Knicks play tonight. If we win tonight, which we should, it should be a win that we should get tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Friday? Am I tripping? Tomorrow's game, Celtics play the Pelicans. Pelicans have been balling the last couple of games. I think they can upset the Celtics. The Celtics just lost to Atlanta in a
Yep.
tough. And now tomorrow the Bucks play the Hawks, who they
Yeah.
won straight. Murray scored 44. They're a hot team in the East.
Yes.
They're very dangerous right now. So
Yes.
and it could give the Bucks the business, and those two L's would help us move up in the standings. So if we
Yes.
Bucks lose tomorrow to Atlanta, we would have second place by about half a game. What are your thoughts on that, Machete? Do we need second place? Do we have to win it? Or are you more concerned? Do you think the rankings matter more, or do you think health matters more for us?
No, health matters more. I don't care about the rankings. Health is more important. In the long run, health is more important. But I'm looking at right here, right now, you got the Clippers in Orlando. We got the Lakers at Indiana. We have 76ers at Cleveland. We got us at Spurs, of course. And we got the Blazers in Miami. So we want to see fucking excuse my language. I need to stop cursing. But we need to see Miami lose, of course. We need to see the Pacers lose, of course. And of course we need to see the Cavs lose. As much as I don't want to see Philly win, but I'd rather see Philly win over the Cavs. And of course we need to see the Lakers as the Lakers and Pacers, man.
Pacers got I think the Pacers got that.
Lakers are 41-32. Pacers are 41-33. And Lakers at Pacers, man. That's gonna be right now. The Lakers are winning 5-2. That's gonna be a close game, but we want to see the Magic lose, of course. And it's I just want to see us healthy, man. In the long run, that's more important than our standing. It'd be nice, but right now, I think health is more important.
So let me ask you a question. I asked this last week to Two Shots. You guys weren't here, so I'm gonna ask you guys that.
What's that?
You think it's important for Randall to be more in rhythm or more healthy 100%? Or do you think you would want to see him maybe 5 games to get in some kind of rhythm for the playoffs, or
Mm-hmm.
playing and practice in the background 100% healthy and just ready to play for the first round? Or do you think he needs to be in rhythm? A couple of games.
KNicks.
If it's on me, yeah, I answered that question. The first 5 minutes of the show, I said I would like to see Randall come in the second round of the playoffs. Randall's a professional. The more healed he is, the more likely it is for him to come in ready and in striking mode. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna take too long for him to get into motion and play. Yeah, I mean, especially if he's having more time to heal instead of speeding the process and coming in and aggravating it just slightly a little bit more, which will decline him into the ECF and the championship round. Like I said, I'd rather have him come in second round, uh, and have him come in. Yeah, I mean, feet hitting the ground,
So you
in
saying
the ground.
you're saying you'd rather see him healthy or in rhythm?
I'd rather see him healthy because once he's healthy, it comes with rhythm. If he's unhealthy, if he comes at 80%, yeah, I mean that he's not gonna be able to be in full rhythm if he's
Mhm.
not fully healthy.
I agree with KNicks. I'd rather see him healthy for the longer run, whether we make it or not this year, which we will.
Listen, we need him for round three, the ECF, and the championship
and
game.
not
We
only that, I
have it.
want
We
it.
have it. We have Precious has stood up enough to fill in for Randall till he comes in. Yeah, I mean,
Finish. Yeah. Machete? I agree with your take though, Nina. What were you gonna finish saying, Machete?
No, I agree with Phil.
And I'm agreeing with you guys too, because I'm thinking for Randall before when he was injured was an ankle. So that's something that you have to get used to, stepping on it, cutting, slashing, feeling impact. It has a whole lot more different impact than a shoulder. And a shoulder that's not on a shooting hand. For me, I agree with you guys that the fact that if he's practicing full practices, 5-on-5s, he's practicing with the teammates, that the teammates are used to finding him and figuring things out in a practice, then game time wouldn't be a big deal. So I'm okay with him, even if he's ready for playoffs and doesn't play these last couple of games. I'd like him in rhythm. Ideally, myself, selfishly, I would like to see him in some kind of game time rhythm, but I don't think he needs it. He's a veteran. He's been around a long time. He's played with this team a long time. I think timing with the players is more important than playing in a game. I think him being in practice, getting the rhythm with Jalenbrunson again, finding out where Devo's spots are, finding out where he would want Deuce, you know what I'm saying, in practice, where they can figure that part out. In practice, I think is more important than him playing against another team. You know what I mean? That I agree with you guys on that. Where him figuring out the rhythm for the team and the chemistry for the team, he can figure that out in practice more than what's necessary in a game. So I like that part that you guys are talking about for that.
Well, I mean, Jules almost been here longer than Tibbs.
Say, can I say something interesting about our standing right now?
In the chat,
Do,
there, Teddy?
you want to say something about the
What?
chat?
What'd you say?
Damn, calm down, Machete.
Listen, like you were saying, if we can win tonight and the Bucks lose tomorrow, I just realized that we're in third place and that we're ahead of Cleveland. Cleveland just dropped to fourth. We jumped up to third. So if we can get to second, and the playoff standing would be, we got 1 through 8, right? One
Yep.
through 8. The
Yep.
play-in is 8. That's the cutoff.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, as it stands, if as it stands, then it would be Boston versus Philly, Miami versus Milwaukee, Knicks versus the Pacers, Orlando versus Cleveland.
Who would we face at the third seed?
Cleveland.
Perfect. I like us in the third seed. And
Okay.
I
Now, if we move up to second,
If
then we
we
would
move up,
be. If we
go
move to
ahead.
second, then it would be Knicks and Miami.
I ain't trying
I'll
to
take second. I'll take second. I'll take second place. I'll stomp the shit out of Miami easy. Get that over with. Cleveland ain't shit either. So, but
Now listen,
I'd rather be in second place.
but Phil, new Knicks, but
Yeah.
Miami is 39-33, and Philly is 39-34. If Philly wins tonight and Miami loses, they'll be in seventh, and Miami will be in eighth, and it'll be Philadelphia. It'll be Miami in eighth, Boston first, Miami and Boston, and then Knicks and Philly.
Am I going the right
I'd rather see that.
I mean, listen. Like I said, I really don't care. Look, we could have been in fifth in the standings. It wouldn't have been to my standards, but we could have been in fifth, and I for sure know we stomping out whoever. Like ECF is inevitable, bro. Is nothing less than that. It's nothing less than that. The league knows it. The media knows it. The fans know it. The players know it. They know nobody's really fucking with us. And the
You know,
way
you know,
that
you know
and
who
the
else
way,
knows
hold
it?
on, let me finish. And who else?
Johnny. I haven't heard a word from Johnny. Where's my
Yeah,
Johnny
John.
Blaze? Johnny's been
Yeah, that
very
name.
quiet.
Yeah. So like I said, if everybody knows what time it is, man, I don't know. You lost me. You lost my train of thought, but yeah, I don't see nobody, bro. I
Yeah,
really
that's what
don't.
you were saying. You ain't see nobody, bro.
Cleveland.
Exactly.
Donovan Mitchell just got back. So Donovan Mitchell just got to the team. They've been losing, but they win with him. So they're going to go on their streaks now. He's healthy. He's going to get back into rhythm. So it doesn't matter who we fight now. We still got about 10 games left after tonight's game. So it's going to be pretty close. Um, I really don't care. I want everybody healthy. And as you guys were saying, excuse me, because we're winning, we're doing good. I think we're preserving OG. We're preserving Julius Randle. There's no need to rush them. As the new Knicks was saying, I'd rather them healthy, 100% ready to play, ready to fight and scrap in the playoffs because it ain't going to be no joke. That's going to be an intense, you know, in order to win it all, we're going to have to go
Excuse me.
guns blazed, gun blazing. So I think for the next couple of games, let Mitch needs to get in rhythm. Out of anybody, Mitch definitely needs to be in rhythm. He came from an injury. His timing needs to get back in place. He needs to get into game shape and game rhythm, game timing. So if anybody, Mitch absolutely needed it. OG doesn't need it. You saw when he came in, he fit flawless. We went on a run with him again. So for him, it's just being healthy. Mitchell, Randall, it's not a foot. It's not anything that's going to linger his shot or pretty much his offense. It's more him staying in rhythm and timing with the team. I like our chances here. And whether it's second or third, I really don't care. I don't care whether I would prefer to see Miami with us fully healthy, with no lingering anybody, nothing like that. Miami matches up well with Milwaukee, so whether we stay in third and Milwaukee stays in second, Miami and AP said it. The play in is from 7 to 10, so the play in is 7 to 10.
Well, listen, I definitely gotta disagree with you guys. I really don't think none of our players have to be in rhythm and ready to come in, because I think the fact the way that our second unit and our third unit stepped up, the the starters that have been injured have the confidence in the players that has stepped up. So
Right.
with that being said, I don't like, you saw Mitch come in yesterday. He's like you said, he's comfortable coming off the bench. Hartenstein can start, and I mean, like I said, these guys are all professional. They didn't just come from college where they need to get in rhythm and catch up to game time shape, or all of these guys are professionals. They're not none of them are rookies. They're basically considered, even Mitch is basically considered a veteran now. Yeah, I mean, so time moves. All of our guys are professionals, hard workers, and every one of them are ready. And we proved that by the third string stepping up and playing starting competition.
Mitchell
So,
is our player on the team, by the way. He's our veteran, and I'm gonna call it out. I got Deuce giving Mitchell Robinson an alley tonight on Wemby. I'm gonna call it out early.
oh
I'm
yeah,
looking for a lob tonight
You
from
got you got Deuce giving an alley to Wimby.
no to Mitchell on Wemby
All right.
or Lisa Dunks. I got him giving it to you, but I want to see get Mitchell involved. I'm looking for the next couple of games getting Mitchell involved in the offense for alley oops or something involved in the offense. That's what I like. That's what I would want to watch for these next couple of games. Not only his timing, but how do we include him in the offense? That's all I got for that. We got our game starting in 30 minutes. I think we're all in agreement that the Knickerbockers should have a W tonight. It's going to be an exciting game. I would love to see another dominant game like how we did against Toronto for us to take over. I think we nip it in the bud early. I think we're going to come out hot and guns blazing from the three. I think we're going to try to shut them down early. I think Thibodeau is not going to, as Randall says, not going to want to play with his food. So I think we're going to be aggressive early, and I think we're going to start taking over and dominating by the third quarter. I'm looking for Mitchell Robinson to come out aggressive in the second quarter and stay as dominance on there. I'm looking for a great game tonight. Any final thoughts for you, Machete?
Let's go Knickerbockers.
Short and sweet as always to the point, Machete. Hey, new Knicks, final thoughts on tonight's game. Who do you have? Hold on, Machete. Who do you think is your the game tonight?
Say a repeat. I got Philip got some background in there.
Who is your player to watch tonight for the New York Knickerbockers? Who do you think stands out? I figured that would be your statement. Deuce, so you got Deuce. All right. New Knicks, who do you got as a player to watch tonight? And any final thoughts on the Spurs game?
final thoughts on the Spurs. We hold them to 90 or better. Yeah, I mean, we come out with the dub. I think we win by 12 to 15. I also want to be on the lookout for Deuce and the Deuce and Devo competition. Maybe Devo goes for 12. Maybe Deuce goes for 11. Maybe Deuce goes for 12. I want to see a healthy competition between both of them. Hopefully, they both score 12 tonight. But I doubt that. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with Mike. Yeah, I mean that's my exaggerated thought for the night. But yeah, I'm agree with Mike. I'm watching out for Deuce. Hustle Hard is gonna be, I mean, doing his work, and I seen Precious going on a little run, and if they give the boy enough time, I think he's gonna be monstrous, just like Hartenstein. There's not one of my players that I don't love. They all gonna do their shit.
Hey, good take. I appreciate that. Hey, Keith Watkins says he thinks 110 to 95. That's a good take. As you were saying, keep them under 100. That's a good take for the Spurs.
Robinstein.
I would love to see.
It says Robinson or Robinstein.
Robbins, I don't know. I didn't see it. I missed that one there. Hey,
I'm looking at the. Okay,
yeah.
Robinson.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give a crazy take. I think from now to the end of the season, I would love to see it tonight though. I think Thibodeau at some point in time is gonna play iHeart and Mitchell Robinson together for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. That'll be kind of
That's mandatory. You definitely gonna see that.
because I would love to. Would love to see iHeart throw a lob to Mitch. You know what I'm saying? The bro tag. So I agree with you. I think Dante goes off tonight. I think Dante's my player to watch. I think he's gonna be the one to go off tonight. I think
Shit. Hey, I would love to see what I would love to see if we're talking about dream scenarios. I would love to see Mitch, Hartenstein, Precious, Deuce, and Brunson.
wow, that's gonna be a crazy one to watch. There goes Machete with his stats out there.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, I take it back, man. I think the guy to watch is gonna be Mitch Rob, bro.
Okay. Yeah,
Mitch Rob, dude. That's gonna be my guy. I mean, that's my guy tonight, man. That's gonna be my dude right now. What is it they said? They said 6th season with the New York Knicks, all-time franchise ranks, 594 blocks, second, 1,150 offensive rebounds, third, 74% field goals in 2019-20 single season NBA record. That's my guy right there.
Right, so
That's my guy.
We have Mitchell Robinson. I got Dante Defense Chenzo. New Knicks, who's your player you said that you're watching? Hey, you're on mute.
You said me?
Who's your player to watch tonight?
Deuce. Deuce and Devo. I want to see if Devo goes for 12 or Deuce goes for 11.
If everybody in the chat, this has probably been our deepest chat that we had. Appreciate everyone coming out as always. AP, appreciate you coming back. Keith Watkins, a legend. Michael Drake, the Thomas, original head.
It's not letting me.
Coming into the chat as always. Coach as always, legendary. Donnie Harris, appreciate you coming out, my friend, as always. Let's hold on. Clarence, we have Mnawala. Mnawala, I appreciate you. If I butcher your name, let me know. We have Birdman. Coco! Salute to the
White
Bird.
Falcon.
Duggar, appreciate you guys for coming out as always. Great everybody. We had Knicks in the building. Everybody, this is our deepest chat. We have fun. Great time as always. If you guys are watching, first timers, salute your replay gang, live gang, Fridays 5 p.m. Sundays is Saucy Sundays. It's gonna get crazy, and we're gonna have our other member, Two Shot. Still waiting for our cousin to come out, Mel. We're waiting for him to come out, and we just keep growing. We appreciate you guys growing with us.
Hey,
a little bit different when we talk our smack. What we say, Machete?
real short. Can I give some shout outs?
Okay.
I want to shout out to all of our. I want a shout out to our coach and assistant coaches, Tom Theobald, assistant coaches, Dice Yashimoto, Anthony Gio Nega, Richard Williams, Johnny Bryant, Andy Gear, Darren Ehrman, and Rick Brunson. Shouts out to our coaches.
Hey, and if you guys didn't know, Machete just put an application in for the New York Knickerbockers coaching staff. He's trying to get hot.
Shouts out to Leon, the Don, and shouts out to Jimmy Dolan. Shouts out.
Hey, if we give
everybody
him a
else
shout
I
out,
mentioned.
Hey, if we give shout outs, I want to give a shout out to my childhood brothers. Yeah, I mean, the 43rd Ave crew. Yeah, I mean, out in Queens. Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, I mean,
shouts out to 110th Street, Amsterdam.
Shout out to Amsterdam 110. You heard? Shout out to I mean, all our stomping grounds.
You can't have.
And shout out to all all our Dominicans, and our one Puerto Rican in the background.
That's right. And our Puerto Ricans peoples. What's up?
Taínos, Jamaicans, St. Croix, Trinidad, Tobago, everybody. We love all y'all. Our Brazilians out there, Australians, nationwide Knicks. With all the Knick Nation, we appreciate you guys out there. We can't
And
have
most
we're giving shout outs. You know, you got,
shouts out to America.
oh my God. Listen, can we I'm trying to end this show here. This guy's giving
Yo, one last shout out. Shout out to the people that, you know what I mean, lost their lives out on that bridge, you know what I mean, one time, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody
What's
in
up?
the struggle. Shout out everybody worldwide that's going through it, you know what I mean.
All working
This
Salvadorians,
2020, I just
Hondurans.
want to shout out, you know what I mean. It's 2024. A lot of dark shit is coming to the light. You know what I mean? No Diddy and all that.
Shouts out to our black
you know
peoples.
what I mean? Stay strong, stay on God's side, you know what I mean?
White
Because
peoples
this
too.
chat, you know what I mean? What up? You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know, all our basketball players, NBA players that give shout out to God, you know what I mean? And recognize that he is the one.
right. Hey, salute to that. Most High. And if you don't know, if you say God, God is
Too much?
Most importantly, shouts out to God.
Yahweh. Hey, call him by his name, not his title. All right, his name is Yahweh. And salute to you guys. Saucy Sunday. We're gonna be lit. Sunday at 5 p.m.
Most importantly.
Knicks. We're gonna get this W tonight. And